Hi guys, I just wanted to show you the newest gadget I got into review. This is from Havahart, and it is a wireless fence system for dogs. They send you everything you need in this box. This is actually your system right here. And I'm going to show you how to set this up. This actually runs off AC power, and you've got the dog collar. And I requested one for a smaller dog because I have 3 small dogs. You get flags, and that is used for training your dogs. There's even a video to help you if you need it. This is not a difficult process though. The instruction manual and quick setup guide. It also comes with 2 rechargeable batteries for the collar and even the battery charger. So you get everything you need to use it right out of the box. And I'm going to show you how to set this up now. Okay, the first thing we're going to do, besides charging the batteries for the collar, which we've already done and installed it into the collar, they do send you an extra one so you always have a backup battery that is rechargeable, is you want to set up your controller. Now, right inside our entryway, they suggest you do it in kind of the center of your home. Our dog's favorite spot to go is the front yard here, so I wanted it closer to the front yard to give a bigger area for them to roam. They also send you the command strips in order to hang it, and a screw so you can decide if you want to screw it into the wall or just use these. Now I just chose to use the command strips, which are Velcro. So I'm just going to peel off the backs here. And I'm going to place it here. And I have an outlet right there, so that makes it perfect. It's also kind of hidden behind the door, so that way it doesn't look tacky. The next thing you want to do is they send you the collar already connected to the controller, but you want to set the distance up that you're going to allow your dogs to go. So if you go onto the main menu here, it'll first bring up when you first plug it in, it'll ask you if you want to do setup or display. And we went to setup, and then I clicked on fence radius, and right now I have it set at 100 feet. And I'm going to go 120 feet, and you use the up and down arrows to decide how many feet you're going to go. Hit enter. Now it's going to ask you if you want to save the settings. I'm going to hit enter for OK. Fence setup, collar setup, go back. I've got my fence set up, which I'm going to check that here in a second. Collar already came set up, so let's go back. And it gives you these options: show collar monitor, display off, alarm options. When you're first setting it up, you want to make sure you have it on tone only. That way it'll only give a sound instead of actually sending a current to your pet. So we're going to go out and we're going to test this now. Okay, once you have the controller inside set to the distance that you want your pet to be able to roam your yard, you want to test the collar to make sure that it matches up, and then what you're going to do is set up flags that will show visually to your pet how far they can go. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk until we hear the collar beep. Right now the light is turning or flashing green. That means that it's connected to the controller. It will start to flash red, and it will also beep when it hits the boundary zone. So that's what we're going for right now. And it's flashing red, and you can hear the beep. Now, we've already started to install the flags. Once you hear it beep and flash red, you want to walk back to the safe zone, and you want to do that one more time. Then you want to place your flags, which we've already started here. They say Havahart right on them. They provide plenty of them to you. where the boundary zone is, because this is what's going to be used to train your pet. Right now we've got a few set into the ground. This is to let them know that this is as far as they can go. And you take it in a complete circle around the diameter of your home. Now I'm going to show you how to teach your pet. Okay, you'll get a wireless collar with the set. You want to fit the collar to your dog. This is Moses. This is who we're going to be using the system on. Now, the collar for him is already set to a perfect fit. You can order it based on the size of your dog. They'll ask you to measure their neck. If the collar's too big to where it's loose and the contacts here aren't making connection with their neck, you can tighten it. Once you tighten it, you want to cut the excess off and then burn the end of the excess there. That way it remains a perfect fit for your pet. Now, again, there's connectors right here on the collar built in. You want to make sure those are making connection with their neck. Now, there isn't a loop to connect a leash to it, and you don't have to use a leash. I prefer to train them that way. My leash wraps right around the collar itself, so it's always a good idea when you're first starting with your dog to either have little treats in your pocket, maybe a clicker if your dog is used to a clicker. Again, our dogs are already trained on this. Come on, Moses. Come on. Good boy. I'm just going to walk into the boundary zone. Come on. You're okay. See, he knows we're hitting the boundary zone, and he doesn't even want to hear the beep, so. He heard the beep. He knows he needs to come back, and eventually your dog will reach that point too. When they hear that, you want to show them, okay, you don't go past this zone. That's a good boy for coming back. Good boy. And you keep teaching them. Now, you want to spend 10 to 15 minutes a day working with your pet on this. Throughout the day, it doesn't have to be all at once, maybe 5 minutes, 3 times a day. They will learn really quick. You may have a stubborn dog. You may have to set it to where they actually get a little bit of the electric shock. You can set it to different degrees. Again, our dogs know. That tone means if I go any further, I'm going to get shocked. Even though we have it set on tone only, they don't want to take that chance. Eventually your dog can get there too. It doesn't hurt them, but it teaches them to stay in the yard, especially if you have a runner. So, like I said, keep working with your pet a few minutes each day. They will get it real quick. And you can maybe increase the roaming area that you allow your pets if you want. It's recommended to stay 20 feet from any sidewalks, roads, anything like that.